Phil Jackson is the most successful and victorious head coach in NBA history. No matter how you look at it, period. But some people still argue that he only won his record 11 NBA championships due to the enormous talent he had on the respective rosters. Chicago Bulls and Los Angeles Lakers indeed had legendary players on the field, but that statement is just absurd. Welcome to B-Ball TV. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe. Also, press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without further delay, let us start. Was it Phil Jackson or the players? Who was the key to success? Make sure to watch till the end to find out. Yes, Phil certainly had some marvelous talent on his teams over 20 years, but the Zen Master could get the most out of that talent. For some reason, guys like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant never achieved a championship without him. Phil Jackson somehow managed all the big names, which also brings big egos on his teams over the years and get it all to work. We've seen how he achieved that during the Last Dance documentary on ESPN, and it's only made him look even more majestic. To find the answer to our question, we thought it might help put together an all-time star team of those who played for Phil Jackson. We'll only be looking at stats for each player while he was playing for Phil Jackson. Let's analyze the top players Phil had in his roster and look at their performance with the greatest coach. Spoiler, his top 5 team would likely reach 82-0 in an NBA season. Center position, Shaquille O'Neal. This is an obvious and easy decision. Shaquille O'Neal is the exclusive center that Phil Jackson has ever had, capable of being the number one option. Shaq had the most remarkable years of his career. When Phil moved to LA in 1999, he earned his first and only NBA MVP in 1999 to 2000, having an average career-high 29.7 points per game, plus 13.6 rebounds, and 3.8 assists, another career best, and 3 blocks. He helped drive the Lakers to their first NBA title in more than a decade and won NBA Finals MVP. From 1999 to 2004, by Phil's guidelines, Shaquille O'Neal averaged 27 points, 12 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 2.6 blocks, plus shot an incredible 57.6% from the floor. Shaq earned 3 titles in 4 trips to the NBA Finals, won 3 Finals MVP trophies, made 5 All-Star Game features, won 2 All-Star MVP awards, and was selected All-NBA First Team 5 times, and was called to the All-Defensive Second Team 3 times. Power forward position, Paul Gasol. Of course, lots of you guys are screaming at your screen right now and wondering why Dennis Rodman isn't in this spot. Someone will even argue that Horace Grant could be an option here, but we decided to go with Paul Gasol at power forward due to the impact he made in Jackson's 4th and 5th championships together with the Lakers. But don't say that Rodman and Grant didn't make an impact, because they certainly did in their respective three-peats. Still, Gasol was clearly the second option to Kobe Bryant once he arrived in LA and merely did more than the other 2. Gasol participated in 4 seasons for Phil Jackson and averaged 18.4 points, 10.1 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 1.4 blocks, and shooting 53.8% from the floor. He earned 3 All-Star picks and 3 All-NBA selections, 1 second team, 2 third team under Phil, and helped the Lakers on the road to 2 titles. Small forward position, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen spent 9 seasons with Phil Jackson and the Chicago Bulls. He immediately earned his first NBA All-Star selection in Phil's first year as the major man on the sidelines. It was the first of 7 All-Star picks for Pippen in Chicago, the only 7 he'd have in his 17-year NBA career. Pippen was the best number 2 to Michael Jordan. Jackson knew precisely how to utilize the multi-talented small forward. He was an ideal fit for the triangle offense. He could manage the ball at the top, run it to the basket, post up when necessary, and hit the perimeter shot. Pippen was also one of his generation's best defenders and earned 8 all-defensive team picks under Jackson. Throughout 9 years with Phil, Scottie Pippen also achieved 7 All-NBA selections, 3 first team, 2 second team, 2 third team. He got the NBA All-Star Game MVP in 1994, the year MJ was gone entirely from the NBA, and supported the Bulls to 6 NBA titles. In his 9 seasons on Phil Jackson's command, Pippen averaged 19.6 points, 7.2 rebounds, 5.9 assists, and 2.3 steals. Shooting guard position, Michael Jordan. Can you come up with someone else that could be the starting shooting guard for an all-Phil Jackson team? Actually, there is one guy whom we'll cover later, but Michael Jordan and Phil Jackson were the ultimate duets. The two performed together so well, and Jordan was madly loyal to the head coach that helped him achieve 6 NBA titles. When it was declared that Phil Jackson would not be returning to the Bulls for the 1998 to 1999 season, MJ quickly proclaimed that he wouldn't be coming back either, refusing to play for anyone else in Chicago. Together with the season in which he returned to the NBA after trying his hand at baseball, Jordan participated in 8 seasons for the Bulls with Jackson on a head coach position. He won 6 NBA titles, 6 NBA MVPs, 4 NBA MVPs, and 7 scoring titles. He became a 7-time All-Star, won the All-Star Game MVP twice, was a 7-time All-NBA first-team selection, and a 7-time All-Defensive first-team selection. In his run with Phil, Jordan averaged 30.8 points, 6.3 rebounds, 5.1 assists, and 2.3 steals. Point guard position, Kobe Bryant. Indeed, we could put Kobe Bryant at shooting guard, but how could we move Michael Jordan out of his natural position? However, Jordan did actually play the point the year before Jackson took over in Chicago. Overall, Kobe Bryant was actually the better ball handler. There's no way that we were leaving the Black Mamba out of the starting lineup on an all-Phil Jackson team. It just wouldn't be right. Suppose you're looking for a comparison on who had more assists under Jackson's watch. In that case, it's actually a tie, as both Jordan and Kobe averaged 5.1. Like just about everyone else on this list, Kobe Bryant enjoyed the best years of his career under Phil Jackson. Bryant played 11 seasons under Phil and averaged 27.8 points, 5.7 rebounds, 5.1 assists, and 1.6 steals. He won 5 NBA titles, 2 NBA Finals MVP awards, an 11-time All-Star selection, and won the All-Star Game MVP 4 times. He was selected to the All-NBA First Team 9 times and the Second Team twice. Bryant also earned 9 All-Defensive First Team selections during his run with Jackson and 2 Second Team selections. Bryant was also named NBA MVP in 2008. Now it's getting evident that these star players achieved their heights only because of Phil Jackson. And even though we always try to handle the middle point position in any debate, this time we pick a side. It was total 100% Phil, together with legendary players, of course. But what do you think? Was it ultimately Phil Jackson or the players? Maybe you would like to argue about our top 5 picks. And how do you like our video? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss an upload, and you can enjoy the excellent content we send your way.